Oh, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Since last time I've cleaned up my inventory a little bit. Also went ahead and purchased Wynn's gift, the Amulet of Memories. We'll get Wynn's, I mean, Wynn's not that important really, it's just willpower, that's all Wynn gives you. Bought gifts for a few other future party members that'll be coming.
Indeed.
Honestly,
Yes.
my personal favourites coming to join us now. Do we take Sten or do we take Liliana?
Yes.
We'll take
Vashaden.
Sten. Sten can have another little one out, why not? So, all we do here is go from Lake Callahan docks to absolutely anywhere. So, we're just going to go straight down to Flemmer's Hut. It's the shortest place that also puts us a nice distance away from elsewhere for what we are after. Now we get a lovely little cutscene with the devious
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the
Logan
Baron
and Al
that
Howe.
you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies.
And you tell Al Howe's
It
evil because he's
appears
voiced by
it
Tim
will be
Curry.
civil war, after all, despite the
I do
dark
love Tim
storm.
Curry, I'll be honest.
Pity.
Tim
I
Curry is
also
a
have an
cool dude.
interesting report.
I do apologise if I'm still
who
coughing and
survived
sniffling.
Ostagar.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit
How,
under
I
the
don't
weather.
know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for,
Who knew living in the northeast of England
Solution.
that was my fucking card.
with your leave.
The
And,
Antivan Crows send their regards.
The Antivan Crows.
An assassin.
Against
Antivan
Grey
Crows are a group of
Wardens
assassins
who
from
need the
Antiva.
very best.
And the most expensive.
But I will forewarn, my Zevran does not look like that outside of cutscenes.
Just get it done.
I have a completely different look on my Zevran, and he looks so much cooler. I just wasn't a fan of Zevran's hair. No, it's not fluffy enough, it's not alive enough for me. And there's our product entry on Zevri Armani. And Sten has a level up. We'll use a dog whistle, we'll bring dog out. Can't use it, great. So, Sten, big stupid Sten. Put all them into cunning so we can get master combat tactics or more tactics slots. And honestly, he does need more strength. Could get Thunder Armor, but sweeping strikes. We'll get sweeping strikes and Thunder Armor, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Again, like I say, I haven't changed anything, so tactics are very much the same as what they were before. As you can see. I've changed very little. And then we'll go back to the party camp.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you
there
wish
we
to
go.
hear what I have found?
Well, we can do this as well. What did you
Tis
find, Morrigan?
Not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map
Oh, I do
of the
apologise
power
about that
that
sound,
she
I know it's not very
commands.
nice.
But this is not it. Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me.
There's a very
Here,
graphic
in
detail of
great
how many
detail,
how many chances men she
Flemeth
slept with
explains
for how
the
long.
means by which she has survived for centuries. Not unless one also happens to be an ancient abomination. No.
Oh, who would have
Flemeth
guessed
has
Flemeth was
raised
an
many
abomination?
daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
She's a body snatcher. You certain?
Indeed. That is primarily what this tome details. The various daughters that Flemeth has acquired. their preparation
And no,
training.
I'm not
I
going to be fighting
recognize
Plymouth
all of
anytime
it.
soon.
I am to be her next host. This is my purpose.
So what's this have to do with me?
Perhaps nothing. At least, not unless you have an interest in retaining my aid against the Darkspawn.
Of course I
There
do,
is only
baby.
one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
You got it. 100%.
Then what needs to be
Never
done
going
is
to
for
argue.
you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then. So I must remain at the camp, confront her, and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The
Killing
thing I
Flemeth
must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
It's a doozy of a fight.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Bam, there we go. So, I have no idea what I'd say and why I'm saying item received. What item did I receive? Oh, dog whistle. Right, so one thing I was meant to do, as you can see, you can actually level up in camp. So I can just dump all of that into her dexterity right here and now and grab her. Honestly, clarity's pretty big for an archer, not to mention the fact she's also a bard. So we can get accuracy. Obviously your characters level up even if they're not with you. Aim's good. Defensive fire is probably better. But we're going to get accuracy. Right, so I thought I'd nip back into the camp there, just level up Liliana and show you what happens, obviously,
And so I shall.
how you progress your companion quests. You can't just do everything all in one go.
Indeed.
Yes.
And then just grab standard party for now, and we are going to walk to Denerim. As now we have stealth, we can finally pickpocket that dude Slim Caldry wants us to take care of. Now obviously the next main story segment I will be taking on after I've done some DLC is going to be Redcliffe. I am 100% going to be doing Redcliffe. Bam. We will get our doggo out. Make sure everybody's sufficiently buffed.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you
Is
to
it
them.
Darkspawn? I mean, we are near Lothran. If you hadn't noticed, Lothran has now been
Of course.
officially wiped off the map. Which happens, doesn't matter what main story quest you do first, you can see the Blight moving up with the dark patch in the middle of the screen, and Lothran always goes first. It's the first town above the Kakari Wilds and it's got no defences. And there is my Zevran Armani. My beautiful, beautiful Zevran. My precious baby boy. Strap me. And you can see the first target that I'm going to take care of is... Where the fuck's she gone?
Couldn't we all
Yep, there she is. I want that traveller dead. Stab the out of her. Beautiful. Take care of Zevran while he's done. Now unlike other fights like this, just taking out Zevran doesn't end the fight. You do actually have to get rid of everyone else. You see the enemy actually stealth there. The enemy decided that stealthing away from me was the best option. I am going to acid flask all of this. Why are you down here? Like, when should you be doing a Morrigan and staying back? That's why Morrigan's all the way up there.
another foe fallen, is it?
Morrigan's up there because I have her unranged, so she stays back. I'm just getting rid of these few assassins. I mean, Morrigan's been Morgan's been taking care of a few of the funeral for him, basically. You'll probably see by having the funeral dedicated now. And I do believe that is it. There we go. So you got a couple of choices with Everin. You can kill the assassin that tried to kill you. But why would we do that?
What? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
Questions
Going
first.
to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
He just spills information so quickly.
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Bam. So why are you telling us all
Why
this?
not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale.
Well, there you go.
precisely.
Zevran likes to talk.
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
We can discuss it. Make it
Well,
quick.
here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause. So let me serve you instead. I
expect the same
a
loyalty.
very loyal person. Up until the point where someone
Oh,
expects me to die for
Cough naughty, I
failing.
do apologise.
That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
Very well, we'll take
What?
you along.
You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
I didn't. Nobody asked you, Alistair. Don't worry, we can use
All
them.
right, I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food.
I love
and
how no
drink
matter what
far more
combat
closely
situation we get
from
into,
now
Morgan
on
never
than
has a
I
drop of
you.
blood on her.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
There we go.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation.
We now have
This
Zevran
is
Armani, my third favourite party member in the game. So, we say goodbye to Wayne. And I can't bring Zevran because dog. But, well, friends of Red Jenny. Another new quest for us. I've just completely got rid of a party member. I did not mean to do that. Do not want lesser elixirs of grounding. There's a dead assassin in the corner. We'll go check that assassin in the corner. This is a dead Zevran on the floor, apparently. Don't understand why there's a dead Zevran on the floor, but there's a dead Zevran on the floor. I see, the traps are just so bad in this game, they're not even worth using. Like, I'm even going to question how I just looted that geezer from up there.
As you desire.
So we'll take that, and who the fuck killed him? Was that Win? That might have been Win. Right, we'll continue on our merry little way to Denerim. And then from Denerim, I think we'll go to the camp and see about getting Zevran in our party. We'll do a few things in Denerim first, obviously, before we head off to get the next one. Just trying to plan in my head how I want to do these few DLC bits while we're here.
Was the tower of May
So,
everything you thought it would be?
got them on there.
Running rampant. Templars ready to slaughter every
So we'll put
mage
them on
in
hold.
sight. Yes.
Be silent.
And we're going to stealth. As you see,
I've had enough of you.
why did my stealth get beat?
They won't hear a thing.
I've had enough of
Alright, I have no idea what's happening there. I guess we need some more levels in stealth, or I might just teach stealth to Zevran. Who knows? But while we're here, we do have that Friends of Red Jenny thing to do. So, let's go down to the mysterious door. Present the small painted box. And that's it. That's the Friends of Red Jenny done. It's always picked up. I do apologise. I muted my mic for that one. That was a rather big cough. That was a rather naughty cough, shall we say? I've got some notes for you.
I have work to do. What is this? Well.
Yeah, we can get rid of a few of these notes now.
Leave me to my business.
Leave me to my business. I'm coming in from this way, make it any less likely to be.
Let's be silent now.
I mean, I'm coming in from behind the guards, aren't I?
I've had enough.
Whatever. We'll do that later. I might need some more levels in stealth or being Dragon Age Origins. It might just be fucking bugged. Who knows? I'll figure that out later. So for now, world map. We'll head to the party camp. Hopefully Zev's there. As we do need to gear him, gift him, talk to him, befriend him, pet him, love him, cradle him. There he is. So Zevran comes with no weapons, no helmet, and standard crow leather armour. I don't even know if I've got much for Zevran, to be honest with you. I mean, weapons wise, I would love to give him the Fade Sharp, but he needs 30 dexterity for that. So,
I shall treasure it.
Zevran is
Thank you.
Antivian. So obviously he likes to be Antivian brandy.
How nice.
So max Zevran's approval rating of us. And look at that. There's more stuff I can give him now. Why is there an Antivian longbow in my hands? I was see that's on Liliana. Unless Zevran came equipped with that, actually. Zevran might have came equipped with that. So, Zevran is a crow, so you can have double crow daggers. Crow dagger and a basement dagger. We'll do that. His armour, I'm sure I can grab a helmet from somewhere. And Zevran's major boost is dexterity. So,
And so I shall.
wrong chest. A helmet for Zevran, eh? I've got a crow leather helmet right there. Let's give him that.
Well, all right.
Just a little quick put away of some items.
As you desire.
I just don't think I've got any rings for him. Have I got anybody equipped with rings that doesn't get used? Like Win. Except Win stuff is kind of specifically for her. We'll get him some rings at some point. And we'll give Zevran a cheeky little level up here. So like all rogues, we go 20 attack, 20 strength. He is obviously an assassin. Oh, I've got to show you. His dexterity is already at 41. That's me, man. His dexterity is already at 29. So we do 20 strength just for the equipment. A little cheeky smile in his face. Constitution, we're buffed to like 15. His dex. We'll do 25 dex and we're going to put everything. 22 dex for now, put everything else in cunning. So Zevran is our first. Sure, I mean he also has poison making, so we'll just grab all of that. Zevran is an assassin. Assassins, hey, they're exactly what they sound like. They are good at well, assassinating things. So you can mark a target, mark it there, so the entire party deals extra damage to him. He's got exploit weakness, so his backstab does more damage. Lacerate, you can make an enemy bleed if you deal enough of a big enough crit. And Feast of the Fallen, you get stamina back when you kill somebody. He is another dual blade user, so we'll get at least up to there for him. Get him twin strikes. We will get him. Oh, I really want momentum for him. Like, we'll drop the 125 because we are going to make we'll get both of them. We'll get him Heartseeker and Ghost as well, to be honest. We'll take twin strikes, 5 vitals. That bottom row all works beautifully together. Get him at least up to an adept, sweep and momentum. And I guess the last one we'll get him is probably going to be dirty fighting. So it's Zevran here, custom 1. Mark on a scrapper. Aggressive, and for some reason, Zevran. Oh man. Right, we're going to do a shortcut away here. And I am going to do out Zevran's tactics on the fly very quickly so you don't have to say it, and I'll go through and explain it when I'm done. So, this will be like not even 30 seconds for you, it's just going to be instant. It's going to be about 15 minutes for me. But, I'll sort that now. Right, so we're back. Done Zevran's tactics. Obviously standard heal, momentum for the extra attack speed. Boss a higher mark of death so we get more damage in on him. Enemy health less than 30 Heartseeker, because Heartseeker has a chance of instantly killing an enemy if it's below a certain health threshold. If not, it just scores a crit. Any enemies fighting flurry, medium or high armor rating, twin strikes, which I'll explain in a minute. Surrounded by 2 dual weapon, been attacked by melee dirty fighting, and surrounded by 3 ghost. So we'll go into the spells and talents. Obviously ghost, you evade attacks for a short time. If you're surrounded by 2, fair enough, you can sweep, it'll be alright. If you're surrounded by 3, I'd rather he ghosted, dual sweep, then ghosted to I might swap them around actually, so he ghosts before he dual sweeps, just so he avoids damage. And obviously we've got fine vitals there. I say this entire bottom tree here helps twin strikes and low blow. So he's got fine vitals, so he gets permanent bonuses to melee crit chance and crit damage, and twin strikes inflicts additional bleeding damage. But they cause an automatic crit, and he gets a little bit extra damage to each hit thanks to fine vitals, and that's before they cause the bleed. So with that he can, even if the enemy's got a decently chunky armor rating, he can still get that crit in without having to worry about backstabbing. So Morrigan, Alistair,
Yes.
Zevran, and you're going to see a lot of this party quite often. Alistair does get swapped out sometimes, I'll be honest. But I think for now though we're going to go to Honeyleaf. While I was doing that I was also deciding which way I'm going to do the DLC in. You see there's the Blight there moving up, taking the Lothering. So, we'll do Honeyleaf first. Then Soldier's Peak, because it does get you a storage chest, party storage chest, which is always nice to have additional storage for any excess items, equipment, if you want to change builds, based on what specializations you give your characters. I mean, I could turn Morrigan into an arcane warrior and give her the Planewalker's equipment and she'd be absolutely fire. And last but not least, we'll do Return to Ostagar. Return to Ostagar is probably my favourite from the DLCs, but I've decided to do that last purely because I want the extra storage first. I might do we'll see what happens. We might do Honeyleaf and then just go straight to Ostagar before going to Soldier's Peak. And what have we got here? Baron Yorm. This is something to do with the mages. I've also changed, I forgot to mention. Zevran's equipment. Crow Leather Helm, best I've got. Silverhammer's Tack Masters, best I've got. His armor is pretty good at 7.98 defense, strict to only him. Crow Gloves, and I've given him obviously Crow Dagger with a few runes in, and I've handed over my Noble's Dagger with the runes in, because I have changed to the Fade Shard, just because I like the little fade line that comes off it.
Of the fair lands.
Are you a seeker?
Plus,
My
I
pants
thought
are
being a
light.
Fade Stepper
I
makes the
have a
most
tool
sense realistically for me to use that.
The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
Sorry, I thought my dog was about to start barking there. I think the shit's a bit excited. That's so strange, mate. I've got 5 copies of it.
This all too small a land never cease. Well, they will for you. Get them!
And here we go. So we'll now finish the circle quest stuff. I haven't got momentum on it. And what you're going to notice here though with double rogues is our damage output. It's just absolutely insane. Like we have insane damage output. I mean, poor Morgan there got stunned, but I mean, our damage output is so much tankier than everything else we've got. And from winning that, we get the cameo cowl, which I'm never going to use, I'll be honest with you. We'll see if that mage's got anything useful on them. Frozen Lightning, don't care. So, continuing our way to Honolith. Our tanking ability and our healing is down. Obviously, running an extra rogue when I'm already playing as a rogue, but Zevran's damage more than makes up for it for the time being. It might change later on. I might choose to run dual mage or dual warrior. I haven't quite decided yet. Or we might just end up taking somebody completely different. But for now, we are in the village of Honolith. And it's been a while since we fought Darkspawn. Considering, you know, that's what the whole point of this game meant to be, is to learn to fight Darkspawn. But, you know, yeah, you don't find many Darkspawn. Obviously, this entire village has been taken over by Darkspawn. So, we'll have to take care of that. I don't know why I'm abandoning the target that we're fighting. I still got them on hold position. Let's change that. I'm on hold position now. Now I'm on hold position, right? There we go. Fix that. As you say, especially using the dog as an extra party member, I mean, this team just absolutely just wallop everything. Nice chest up there that we can't open yet, but we'll get that before we leave. We'll open Olaf's chest. Acid flask. Now, Alistair's level up I'm very interested in. I do want to pump that into strength. I need to get Alistair's strength as high as possible, as quickly as possible. Character strikes target 4 times, then reduce damage at each hit. If the character has shield mastery, the damage increases. Which we don't have shield mastery yet because it's all the way down there. I mean, we could get that. I might get Griffin Prowess. I mean, I never bother with them. Bravery is useful. There's also we'll grab Second Wind. We'll grab that, and if I'll fix his again, it'll be another one. I'll fix his tactics off screen because it's just a small tactics change, unlike Zevran's where I've had to do his full tactic set.
Well, all right.
I mean, most of the equipment in here isn't very good, to be honest. There is some stuff we're after.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
I do like collecting every note, and here we go. A lot of darkspawn. Well, not a lot, but more than the normal amount of darkspawn. And he instantly passed that resistance check, which absolutely sucks. But then choose to instantly turn his back to us because Alistair pulls everything. This is why we like Alistair. Yeah, we'll get some poison on.
No mercy.
I mean, I am thinking about setting up a tactic for Devon, maybe off screen, in between episodes that will allow them to auto-apply poison over me. I think that can be done.
You got blood on me. I hate that.
But that is the outside of Honeyleaf Village cleared. Again, it's just Darkspawn. I mean, Darkspawn is the bread and butter of this game. You know, it's what we're meant to fight. We should be pretty good against it. And you'll notice we're gonna be picking up a lot of these crystals as we're going through the little town of Honeyleaf here. A nice dead villager there with a bloodied bronze key. Now, we're going to take this bloodied bronze key, because if I remember rightly, this is the bloodied bronze keys we need for Olaf's chest. So we'll go sort that out now. I believe this is the key. It is indeed. You can see because the lock animation has changed. A small flawed lightning crystal and Olaf's prized cheese knife, which honestly isn't a bad weapon if you come here early enough. I mean, even the restrictions on it's like what, 20 dexterity I think it is, 24 dex. I mean that's nothing, to be honest. Good damage, good armor pen, 2 rune slots. I mean it's not terrible at all. A basket of birdseed. Right, so here we have the Golem of Honeyleaf.
What we are looking at is a golem. It would appear it is defunct, though there may be a way to revive it yet.
So let's activate the golem. And obviously it doesn't work. So we'll make our way into Willem's cellar. As you can see, that golem there is called Shale. We'll get more into golems when we go to Ozma, which I'm half debating on doing before going to Redcliffe actually, just to round out the party. And on our way down we are going to collect every single one of these crystals. Collect all the crystals. They will have a use eventually, crystals. More Darkspawn. So we'll just make our way through as we normally would. As our dog's just howling and destroying absolutely everything. Physical resistance checks get insane eventually. I mean, look at that. I was struggling to even hit that thing, whereas everybody else is just walloping. So, split mill boots, no use. Stamina drafts, you've seen us collect them. They will have a use eventually. I do use stamina drafts.
And so I shall.
I mean, it's just a freaky deaky cellar, as you can see. A nice dead Herlock here.
Of course.
With just some fluorospar. We're not interested in that. And obviously there, Wilhelm's special brew. I always take that unique gift. It's the only one of it. I mean, look at the attention to details. Got an axe in his face. And up here we have, would you have guessed it, more Darkspawn.
What's this?
And there's the Genlock emissary, which we 100% want that thing gone. I'm not taking any chance. Now obviously, a lot of the time my rogue skills I only ever use if I'm in front of the enemy. I'm stood behind the enemy, unless I'm surrounded and I'm using a dual weapon sleeve. You'll not see me use my rogue skills. Your rogue skills cannot crit. They do not take advantage of that. At least not the backstab crits anyway. They might actually just be able to standard crit, but the backstab crits, which is where the majority of the rogue's damage is coming from. As my dog sneezes in the background. And we've got another glowing crystal. Large flawed natural crystal. We'll get more into the crystals shortly. For now, let's speak to the man who owns the cellar.
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
No, I was sent by BioWare when they made the DLC, my friend.
I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking. The statue outside. Why would
Yeah, I'm after the golem dude.
I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
Yeah, put your barrier down. Thanks, Willem. Now for this here, just to start and go through what's going to happen, we are going to be pulling up the Dragon Age wiki.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My
Um,
mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
purely just for the fact I can explain what happens once I find where it is. But, killed your father?
My father's name was Wilhelm. Mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except the rod doesn't work, my friend.
So
So, there's going to be a part of this
she said she never wanted
where
to see Shale active
we're going to have a choice between getting a few
I'll
items.
tell
So
you
one
the
of them
command
is Wilhelm's
phrase,
Mega Staff,
but I'll need
which
your help
honestly,
first.
as far as staffs
I know
go,
you already
it's
saved
not
my
very
life, and I'm
good.
grateful. But my
I'm not a
daughter is
big fan of
inside
it.
the laboratory. She was afraid. I
Um,
ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's
That's not what I
defenses.
tend to go for.
One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could
But,
find
you know.
her, couldn't you? There are
What killed the man who
defenses
went
my
after her?
father put down here to keep strangers
Oh
out.
great, aye.
Knew
Defences.
about the barrier.
Not bad.
I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here, ever.
How's yours? She's still alive, my
Don't,
friend.
it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured.
So Wilhelm's
I
Mega
can't
Stuff,
leave here
I'll
until I know
not
for
be going
certain.
for. I don't see the
Surely
point
you
in
can
it. It's
understand that.
great here. It's great iron.
You will.
It's got like
Thank the
restrictions
Maker.
18 magic. Its
My
damages are
father's
fantastic. I
laboratory
mean,
is just past the next area, I think.
it's
She has
easily
to be
outclassed
there.
by other things you could have got at this point in the game. I think even the Darkspawn mage stuffs are slightly better than Wilhelm's stuff. Although this is a really good place for Deathroot and Elfroot, as you've noticed.
Well, all right.
Spirit Charge if you need Spirit Charge. And what's in here? Shit. Some more demons. Why wouldn't there be demons, eh? Why the hell are the demons attacking me? They don't want to focus on Alistair, like. Just give me a bit of freedom to do anything else. There we go. I mean, they're only lesser shades, they're not exactly fantastic. So the Dust Wraith does drop the Mark of the Gravestone gift and the Harvest Festival ring. Whoops. Which is a unique item.
And so I shall.
Greater Warmth Bombs are going to be fantastic. Yeah, so the ring is a unique item. Yeah, I don't think it's better than either ring I've got at the minute. Although that said, it is better than the Lucky Stone. And the Wicked Oath, to be fair. Morgan doesn't need it. Alistar, 2 willpower, 2 cunning. So I mean, I think what I'll probably do is I will probably get rid of the Wicked Oath for the Harvest Festival ring on myself, just for the 2 strength, 2 dex, 4 attack. And pass the Wicked Oath down to Zevran for the extra armor pen and critical backstab. Because that makes sense, because the better I get my stats, the more damage we can do. So, small flawed fire, small flawed ice. These crystals you can get from other areas in the game, but you know. And here we go.
Someone's come to play. You've come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people. Kitty and me, of
Who's
course.
we?
You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat
Kitty's
finds me
clever.
distracting.
She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
And the dog's not happy.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia.
Ah, and it's a demon. Of course it's a demon.
No, leave me alone. Kitty!
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
Not living without the girl.
It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts.
So,
release me, mortal, and let me have the girl.
there's a couple of options to this.
Let us return to her father.
If you release Kitty by doing the puzzle to break the barrier and let it possess the girl, you will get the staff of Magus.
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
But I don't make deals with demons. And if that means there's a little bit of, you know, a little bit of innocent blood spilt to kill a desire demon.
So I shall.
Oh, biggest blood. So Freeze Bomb and Kitty's already dead. Alistair's Zevran. Alistair's Zevran is honestly an insane combo. Even without Dog here as an extra party member. Because I don't understand why Dog should take up a party slot, I'll be completely honest with you. So if you try to do the puzzle, the aim is to get the fire from one side to the other. Kitty will be released and you receive a helmet. If you kill Kitty, you get the Cord of Shattered Dreams, which isn't bad, and the Helm of Honolith, which is one of, if not the best Helm of Honolith in the entire game. Best Helm of Honolith? It's the only Helm of Honolith. The best helmet in the entire game. I do need cunning on you, Morrigan, so I can get, you know, other things. We'll quick do Morrigan's build, what we're doing for Morrigan here. I haven't decided what I'm doing with it yet. Last year's sleep, misdirection. I want to do force field, cushion prison. I do like telekinetic weapons because it lets you break through heavy armored foes' armor quickly. You get extra armor pen just from having that. Walking bomb spell shot. I mean, there's nothing much else that I do really. I will eventually fill the shock tree out, and maybe's that. But for now, I think we're going to go force field. Right. Back to the Helm of Honolith. Where am I at? So, it has a restriction of 32 strength, right? And as you can see, it's tier 5. It's got I'll be better off going to Alistair for this. There we go. Right, so, Alistair has the heavy dwarven helm on. Gold, right. 28 strength requirement with 2.75 armor. Whereas the Helm of Honolith is tier 5, requires 32 strength. But with its plus 2 armor, takes it to 4.25 armor. With a plus 2 to all attributes. Now, obviously I've got matching set bonus, so I do get extra, but we'll see how much we lose here by getting rid of the Rock Knocker, the Dwarven Helm. This gives us plus 2 strength for the Helm of Honolith. I mean, what's that? We go from 40 armor, 70 defense, 95 attack, and 41.6 fatigue to 42, 72, 97, and 42.9 fatigue. And Alice is now given a plus 2 boost to all his stats just from having the Helm of Honolith. There's no point to bargain with Kitty. Just kill Kitty, take the helmet. You are not going to find a better helmet in the game. And obviously, every other demon that, you know, didn't want to attack before, is going to attack us now. So, let's go back out and see Willem. Tell him that his daughter's dead. I mean, it sounds harsh, you know, we killed the daughter in favour of getting the helmet because I don't want the staff. I mean, I think if you solve the puzzle, you can then turn on Kitty, but it still ends up with Amalia dead, so there's no point.
Is she in there? Why hasn't she come back?
Sorry, she's dead.
Dead. Oh, my poor butterfly. Thank you for finding her, at least. I'm grateful. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now I guess I'll go.
Yeah, bye, Willem. And that is the quest complete, so now we just need to go and activate our new beautiful golem. Let's go get Shale. And then, in typical fashion of what I do, we'll pick up Shale, we will go back to the party camp, and we will see what we can... What? Yeah, I did check that chest, I thought I did. And we will see what we can equip them with. I don't think there's a single vendor in the game that actually sells anything for Shale, off the top of my head. But once we get to Ozma and whatnot, finding crystals for Shale becomes an absolute breeze. So, Dullahan, come to life, you big stone monstrosity, who I absolutely love. Now Shale, when we do Ozma and we go to the dwarves, Alistair won't be present, but Shale will. Shale will 100% be present for that.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control
Purely
rod.
because we get more on Shale's backstory that
Not
way.
even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
Hello to you too, man.
I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Gollum?
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them.
Some got away.
I think like 4 survived.
How unfortunate.
I think it was Willem and another 3. I mean, I said if it has a name as if Willem has already told us it's called Shale. So what's the point? But it's Shale.
Fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Certainly does, right in his hand.
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Gives everyone a hug.
I don't appreciate foreign objects invading my personal space. Well, usually.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken.
So you're a freak, Gollum? Shouldn't you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I hadn't given it much thought, to be honest with you.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have 2 options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
So, you're more than welcome to come with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
It's a portable
Good
battering
point.
ram, Alistair.
Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
And now
This should be interesting.
we have our own golem called Shale. If I drop the dog,
Braska.
and then Zevran, we'll quick bring Shale just so we can go through Shale's skill tree and whatnot. So we've got Shale the golem, can't learn any specializations, and it can't learn any specials neither, and it has a very limited tree, which is one of the reasons why I like that, which is more for Shale. Although I do have another one installed that obviously lets us have, it extends Shale's skill tree, shall we say. Now Shale is, I mean, we'll go through some of its skills first. Obviously it's a warrior. Magic resistance, fire and frost resistance, permanent bonus to armor, and bonus to physical resistance when it activates Stone Might, which is that one there. Not very useful. So you do have your attack commands, you've got your pulverizing blow, your slam, your quake, your killing blow. Quake is good for knockdown if you're surrounded. Obviously, as you can see, pulverizing blows is a sustained skill for extra damage. You've obviously got your stone heart, your bellow, your stone roar, your regenerating burst, you know, sort of your defensive tree, if you will. Bellow, it's obviously just, it's a taunt, is what it is. A stone roar, which is blah blah blah. Again, Shale can use that on a boss to draw single target DPS, which is fantastic. Regenerating burst for healing. You've got rock mastery, which is ranged attacks. You know, you can throw rocks. You've got earth and ground, just pounding the ground, and then rock barrage where you throw multiple rocks. And then obviously stone aura, which is a support mode. So you've got in reserves for health, stamina, regeneration, bonus armor, and spell power. Renewed assault, which is obviously movement speed, attack, defense. But obviously the enemies suffer a reduction to that one, whereas that one, party members that's in the aura get the bonus. And then supernatural resilience, Shale gains additional bonuses to armor and to resist hostile spells, and anybody within the party member within the aura get additional bonuses to health regen, spell power, damage, and to resist hostile magic. So basically we go powerful, threaten. No, we don't. First of all, with Shale, we do a little bit of Constitution, 20, and everything else just goes into strength. You can give them a little bit of dex if you want them crits and them hits to land, but like for the most part, we don't even care. We will grab them, we'll grab up the taunt, same as our standard warrior, and I take Shale straight down the Stoneheart tree personally, along with the resistances, just cause that's what Shale does. Shale is a defender who we make aggressive, and that's it. Shale is there purely just a tank. Now his equipment draw is a little bit different, as you can see. So we've got a small flawed crystal, which is weapons, obviously changes the colour of them. Personally, I like either using natural or spirit. I'd say the globe, I do prefer the natural. Unfortunately, everything is flawed at the moment. Obviously, if it wasn't flawed, so that's why you say 20 strength, 20 con. Nice split. But Shale is the only character that I know of that you can change on the fly if you want to carry one of these to take care of any weakness, additional elemental weakness that the enemy may have. And there's Shale, just being Shale. He taunts, he brings all damage to him. That's literally it. Just gonna mark all them as red for now. And that is Honeyleaf. So I think what we'll do now is I'll tell you what, actually before we leave, we do have Shale's gifts. Shale likes a pet rock called Herbert. And then we'll fill him with thoughtful gifts. And Shale is another character who just gets, see, Shale gets strength. So Shale's strength, I mean, what, I'm at 29, Alistair is at 41, Shale is now at 46 strength. Shale can do damage. Shale is your Alistair and Sten combined. It's just, you can't run both modes together, it's one or the other. So you can leave Alistair if you'd rather take Shale in favour of your taunt. Have him as your tank. Or if you want to run a warrior that can deal damage, but you don't want to run Sten, if you're not clean on the 200 warriors hit rate and damage, You can take Shale, and Shale can't do that. And with the mod, he can also cover some of Liliana's job at the range damage as well. Which can't... It's not amazing, but it can be quite nice. Now we'll just quickly nip back to the camp here, as I do want to drop some equipment off. I'm debating if I want to take Shale for a quick run out, to be honest with you, in favour of leaving Alistair for the next bit. But Alistair's got a lot more to do with the next part that we're going to run out for. What am I after? Greater warmth bomb. Where do I keep my warmth bombs? In there? No, I don't keep my warmth bombs in there. Special brutal one there. My warmth bombs are in the storage chest. Obviously, whenever I need to pick anything up, if I need to pick anything up, Quarter Shot James, I'll just chuck in there. I'm not going to use that anytime soon. Heavy Dwarven Helm can go. Cameo's gone. We'll get rid of them in there. Go to the weapon rack, and we will get rid of we'll get rid of these. Have a quick look. I don't think I've got any of the flawed crystals in storage at the moment. Any small crystals? I don't think I've got any large crystals in storage neither. Could be wrong. Just like the mage and the dog's equipment that goes down the bottom. No, I didn't think I did. Obviously what you're aiming for is large flawless and small flawless. And then obviously the look will actually change, depending on whether you've got flawless or not. So what I want to do now is I do want to start, not finish, but start Return to Ostagar. Alistair has a lot more involvement in Return to Ostagar than Shale does. But at the same time,
yes,
I don't want to double down on tanks.
Yes.
So we'll leave Shale for now, and what we'll do is once we've done the DLC, I think we'll go do Ozma. Because Ozma is Shale's backstory. We'll do Ozma, we're not even going to go to Redcliffe yet. We're taking the long road to Redcliffe. I'm going to collect all the characters first. So I'm missing one more character now. Which, believe it or not, is another two-handed warrior. We get a nice dwarf. Which I don't think I've tend to use very often neither. What we got here? Adventurer. What we got?
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn. We're
Where's it
delivering a
going?
message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
Ah, that's it.
I thought you said... You look... Let's see what you...
You can do this without violence, obviously. But violence is never the answer. Violence is the question, and the answer is always yes. My attack speed seems to be drastically lower at the moment for some reason. I can't seem to figure out why. Do we get the sale of the red rat? I mean, I did have to come down for this move. I mean, just made absolute short work of that mage. Zevran's damage is just absolutely nutty. My damage doesn't even hold up. Which is a bit of a shame, but you know. Robes of the Gifted, 4 magic, lucky, reduce hostility. Not that useful, to be honest with you, and I don't want the chainmail boots. His ring, though, I could find some use for. Seal of the Red Rat. Spirit, mental resistance, physical resistance, and lucky. Now, with that having mental and physical resistance on it, that is definitely an Alistair ring. Get rid of the Band of Fire, it lowers his health a little bit. I'll pass the Band of Fire just over to Zevran for now. Alistair can take advantage of the physical and mental resistance with him tanking. Last thing you want is him getting CC'd. We don't want him seaside at any point in time. Really, we want him to be drawing that aggro constantly. So into Ostergard we go. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing all of Ostergard today, or just some of it.
We'll need to fight the entire blight ourselves.
But Ostergard is just full of darkspawn.
Oh, I see.
What have I not got active?
How delightful. Well, all right.
Is that the garnet?
Got to hand it to the Darkspawn. They sure know how to make
There's something I haven't got active here.
So I shall.
Obviously, this is where you can get your darkspawn weaponry if you're wanting your darkspawn weaponry. Have you got spell whisper on? Yeah, spell whisper is on. So if you remember, we picked up this side quest quite a while ago, from Ban Loren's lands. Oh no. Are they better than what the others got? No. Yeah, from Ban Loren's lands.
Lovely.
And obviously, we are here for the King's Cache. Now the Darkspawn, the Darkspawn have destroyed everything. But still just Darkspawn at the end of the day. There we go, there's my stab speed. So, while we're here, not only are we here to, kill some Darkspawn, see some documents, we are also going to be picking up a few other miscellaneous items. As you can see, that Herlock Strider there has a quest mark on, because he has Kaelin's Greaves. We can get the full King Kaelin
but it's clearly
armor set, which is why we brought Alistair.
And so I shall.
Alistair is one of two characters I have that can fully use King Kaelin's armor set. And I fully plan on taking advantage of it and doing it. We go over here just purely because we can pick up the joining chalice. Boom.
Of course.
So we grab the joining chalice as a gift there, and what we do is we just go to Alistair and we can give Alistair the joining chalice. Wherever it is, there it is.
Is that for me? Really?
It was Duncan's joining chalice. We'll give it to Alistair. He's the senior Grey Warden. He pretends to be the senior Grey Warden. This isn't a long DLC. It's not even an awkward DLC neither. It's just, it can be slightly busy sometimes. I'm hoping it's not going to be this time as we go through it. I'm hoping for a few less bugs. As you can see, the Forge Master is over there. There's a lot of loot in this DLC. Like an awful lot of loot. Oh, amazing. I apologise. But everyone got pinned by something. Probably is the Forge Master. And bam! This is what I made about Buggy. These should have been here first. I'm almost. I'm wrong. But there's going to be a lot of loot in here, unfortunately. So most of it useless. Obviously, if you missed the Major's chest earlier in Ostergard, you can just get it now. I mean, it's right here. It's locked, but obviously I've already used the key, so. Well, we've got a nice little Darkspawn Forge down here. We've got a chest to keep their equipment in.
Lovely.
Now I'm hoping this hasn't bugged. With my luck, if it did.
Of course.
So over here, you've got a couple of dead
What shall I do
Mabaris with some paint and some sneaky Genlocks, and there we have the Blight Wolves. I think we fought the Blight Wolf before in just a random encounter out in the travelling between towns. The Vanguard here. Totally missed there. The enemies have so much physical resistance at the minute. I do struggle to get the physical resist checks through. But I mean, just look at the pile of bodies here. Like,
Well, all right.
and there's Shale and Shale. Now I can't remember if it tells you in the premium content Return to Ostagar. We'll cover 4 more items. Now, I'm hoping that the Forge Master didn't have one of those items, to be honest with you, because it would just be my luck that he did, and the quest bugged. It's probably something I should have checked out, actually, but we're going to do Kaelin's chest now, because we do have the key for this.
Well, all right.
I've got the key. Have I not? Have I stored the key? Where's the key at? It should be in my quest items. You can't store quest items. Why can't I? Oh, hang on. Ha 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 ha. I'm an idiot. Just ignore me.
Wait, we should saw something back there that might have been Kaelin's.
Yes, there's something back there that's Kaelin's, but I'm currently looking for something else because I'm a fucking idiot. Watch over here with Duncan's Fire. Wait, let's tell his last vigil. And I completely fucking screwed up. I walked all the way past the Elric's buried key. Because that's just how clever I am. Ta-da. We'll ignore that. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Hopefully this quest isn't going to bug out. I mean, I think I've had a bug out on this before, where I haven't been able to get all of Kaelin's equipment. I'm hoping this time it doesn't, just to make it slightly easier. Obviously we will go up there, we are going to kill everything. I know I've got a level up pending, but we'll do Kaelin's chest first, which has sacred correspondence and his father Marik's blade, which honestly,
Judging by these
Alice is in the middle of talking, but if we look at Marik's blade quickly, damage is lower than the Blood Dragon sword. The requirement is a lot lower though, but the Darkspawn damage and weakening nearby Darkspawn, I mean the bonuses on it is just fantastic.
We hadn't placed more trust in Orlais and less in the king's own father-in-law.
It's a sexy sword, and I must have it.
We're going to ignore the fact that everyone just said it's a sexy sword and you must have it, and what we're going to do is we're going to level up. So we're going to have a quick look at what I would like next. To be honest, I know I need more stealth. Stealthy item use, combat stealth, master stealth. I mean, I don't really want to do the fucking stealth trait, if I'm honest with you. Feared passage would be nice, but I would also like twin strikes. Right, but I do need more dex first, so we've passed the dex check, 36. Put it in the cunning now. Don't want coercion or stealing. We'll get coercion. So we've got fear and death. You play dead. Below the belt, penalty, movement penalty on the enemy. Tricks of the trade that don't really. That can be useful. Obviously lethality is useful. Evasion if you're building a dodge tank. That's just lockpicking. Stealth is stealth. That we haven't got to yet. That's just extra damage with daggers. Now, there is feared passage, but I think dual weapon mastery might be the big one, to be honest with you. And I can't remember when I get my next specialization point. 14, I think. I might go dual weapon mastery, because then if I wanted, instead of, I mean I've done it now. I know there's like repose, cripple, punish is really good. I skip whirlwind. So dual weapon mastery. You can wield full-sized weapons in both hands, and it reduces, so I can run 2 swords if I wanted. Sword in main hand, sword in offhand. Normally you can only run sword in main hand, and you have to run a dagger in your offhand. But you can't crit with swords, so what's the point? I don't see the point. You know what I mean? So we just kind of skip ever dual wielding anything. So we'll go over here now, and we're going to enjoy the fact that my shit now costs less damage. Fortunately, you don't get a passive attack increase from it, but neither do you need it. So like I don't even enjoy the battles here, really. Repeated gloves are crap. I'm going to take them because they can be used on Liliana or anybody that you would set up as a ranged weapon. Obviously, it just gets rid of the aim time. Well, it doesn't get rid of it, it reduces the aim time. So your archers can aim quicker. If your archers can aim quicker, they can dish out damage quicker. Who's going to trigger that trap? I'm not even that fussed, to be honest with you. Don't know why I wouldn't let us walk past that there for a second. Fighting more darkspawn. Almost as if that's our job. Now this is a fun one because you can be caught out here. The first time I did this, I was expecting getting attacked up here. I wasn't expecting my mage getting spit roasted. To think of a lack of a better term. And here we go, the Darkspawn Alpha Greatsword. You lose dex, but it's good. Darkspawn Longbow.
And so I shall.
It doesn't have as much use. I mean,
Lovely. Well, all right.
I do like the Alpha equipment. I'm still confused about why these blisters are pointed the way they are. I don't know what these Darkspawns are shooting at. There's nothing out in that direction to hit. I don't know my health total, to be honest with you. What's my health? 195 to Alistair's 340. Could increase my health total if I really wanted to, I suppose, but like I don't really care. Right, so on we go. How many of Mark's of his blade, his greaves, and his shield at the moment? I haven't even doing a comparison here. I mean, armor's the same, fatigue's the same as what I'm using, but extra dexterity instead of defense, but you get dodge. The shield you could argue is worse, but there's not really many times I ever use Kaelin's set. If I came here earlier, then Kaelin's set would be fantastic, to be honest with you. And speaking of poor King Kaelin, there he is. Dead as a doornail. Now, some more of this lore will be explained later on. But not for now. And that's who we're after.
It appears we will need to fight the entire
we are after that fucking dickhead that just ran that way. But currently, we are surrounded by Herlock and Undead. I just thought I'd be nice there, I'd be quiet. As we're seeing, you know, we're seeing the King Kieran's body just being sort of strung up. Now, if you didn't open the major chest earlier, during the Rusting our mission, you kept the key for now, which you could have, it's entirely up to you. The major staff that was in there would have become a corrupted major staff. Personally, I've never done it. All you've got to do it is, instead of helping the guy that's sort of asking for food and whatnot, you just ignore him, leave him. He becomes a charred corpse that you can then loot. When you loot him, you can take the key. So there's quite a few items to get still here. I've got plenty of item space. We're good on time at the moment. We just have to get through the Herlock. Right, the Herlocks. I mean, look at them. There's an absolutely insane amount. You could wholehandedly bring somebody that can disarm traps with you here. It would be fair to do. It wouldn't be too far to say that it would help you. There is a lot of traps here. But I mean, personally, I'm not that bothered. As you can see, Zev's dead. I have no idea where the fuck Zev died, to be honest with you. But Zev's dead. Zev's armor isn't exactly fantastic. Where is dead Zev? Oh, he's over here. Alistair didn't do his job. Or, if I take a guess, it's that fucking strategist. Apologies, it's the strategist back here. That probably kills Devlin. Mages are the most powerful allies you can have.
Up there.
I would watch out where I am.
They're also
That's a trap.
the worst enemies you can come across. I am going to disarm these traps just for the free XP though. We will go over that side and loot afterwards, but we're just going to have a quick check over this side. There's no enemies here.
And so I shall.
Darkspawn longsword, 2 cunning, 2 damage. So that's an 11.8 damage sword, which when compared to Alice, I mean, that's more damage than the sword Alice has got now. We'll fire the blister into the trees. Who knows, might hit Flemeth. 2 birds, 1 stone. There's a standard axe. So we'll take the ice bolts. I don't think I ever use crossbows. If I use anything, it does tend to be the bows. But bows and crossbows work off different stats, but I think I've got something so they both work off the same stat. I think they both work off a mix of cunning dex now, whereas before crossbows were a pure cunning weapon, whereas the bow was just straight up dexterity. And there we've got Kaelin's gauntlets, which for some reason have backstab damage on, which I don't understand. Like, I'm not going to put them on a rogue. I could, if I wanted the extra defense, but like, what's the point? And unfortunately, again, this is another area of the game where playing on something that, you know, this game wasn't meant to be played on, it does affect the frames quite rottenly occasionally. Oh, fire arrows could be useful. I mean, I do have elf light. Commander's plate boots aren't terrible if you're in need of a quick fix armor set. I do think just the standard dwarven set I've got on Alistair does work better for the time being. But the joys of games like this is, you know, you're free to make your own choices on armor or anything. So I do like I can come around here and just have a look, and you just see all the darkspawn just standing there. They're just waiting patiently for us to get closer so they can start fighting us. Sapphire we don't need. The garnets I'm picking up because I'm almost positive that somebody wants a collection of garnets. I'm positive one of the interested parties in general want goodbye head. Want the garnets, but I mean I'm not 100% on that. I just think they do. We'll find out later on. But we're gonna go level up this pile of sacks first. Obviously, if you remember, this is where we came earlier. This is the Tower of Shale,
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
which obviously the darkspawn came up through during the attack. And well, I'm in here. I ain't no pussy. I'm going straight to the general. Dirty fight. I'm just gonna stand there. Might be a very silly thing to do, to be honest, but we took his head. So it can't be that bad of an idea, can it? A couple of Hurlock archers, but I mean, nothing major. Nothing that we can't take care of. And then obviously we look together. I mean, Zevran's just carving a path on his own. Demonic Itcher and Kaelin's breastplate. Good armor rating. Fatigue's not terrible, considering it is massive armor. Fatigue is to be expected. 3 willpower, 4 armor. Good fire and cold resistance as well as physical resistance, which... And, but, here we go, this is the first time we have met the new Darkspawn. These are Shrieks. These are the Darkspawn version of Assassins. Essentially, it's the Shriek. They're just Darkspawn Assassins. You fight Genlock Rogues, Hurlock Rogues. The Shrieks are the bread and butter assassins. So, I'm going to pop a quick save here. So I think we have time to get through this, the Tower of Shale here. Follow this Genlock Necromancer, who, you know, wants to shoot a fireball at us. And there was the William Wallace of Hurlocks, just out there with his face painted. Right, let's go. Alistair wastes absolutely no time getting straight in the mix. Right, I love Alistair. Alistair was so good. And there we go, we have an order. Now, everything says to get rid of the ogre first, which is exactly what I'm going to do. The ogre can cause the most problems. Remember, big enemies don't generally like being stabbed in the arse. They will try and prevent that with the back kicks. And this is completely different to how we first went through the Tower of Shale. And for some reason my mind was really struggling with mana at the moment. Let's have a quick look here. Morrigan's mana. I hate it when it does that. It just gets rid of what I had in there for the self-heal for some reason every now and occasionally. I don't know why it does it. But Morrigan will now actually pop a potion. There we go, we just heard it. She popped a potion. She popped a potion. She recovered her mana. Morrigan's magic is quite high the next couple of levels. I am just going to be purely focusing on Morrigan's willpower.
Lovely.
Willpower is useful for all classes, but obviously mages seem to get the biggest bonus out of it. So we'll go back to Alistair. Strength dump again on Alistair. I've got Alistair and Runecraft, and I don't understand when I put him on Runecraft, but we're going to keep him going through Runecraft. And here we go. So, what level is Alistair? 12, right. Yeah, right, okay, Runecraft. Right, so, we have a lot of choices here. We can go Assault, Shield Cover, Carapace can be quite nice. Although, it does kind of root him in one spot. Still haven't touched the Grey One skill train him yet, that's the last minute. Could we get Peon's Plight? Eliminated the weakest opposition. Automatically kills the target of normal or lesser rank and inflicts double crit damage against an elite target. So, I could go Peon's Plight, but I'm thinking Mental Fortress because you can evade magical attacks. The whole point is I do want Holy Smite. And while I'm here, Mr. Zevrani, you need more dexterity just so I can actually start giving you shit. And it's done it again where it's glitched and think I've got Coup de Grace when I haven't. Heartseeker. What's the weak points? Right, so I guess we're going to have to go into dual striking for Zevran now. We're not going to use it, but it does get us towards Repose, Cripple and Punisher. Actually, no, combat movement. Combat movement. Let them get around the back of the enemies. I mean, you can see yourselves how many enemies we've got in this room here. I mean, Honeyleaf and Return to Ostagar, and I wouldn't say the difficult high level DLC areas. I wouldn't say it's something I come back to later on in the game if you're under level or below level 10, for example. Soldier's Peak, the DLC we're going to do next episode. That is very much don't attempt actually against the level 1. Oh man, we're level 12, aren't I? I'd say level 12's even pushing it a little bit, to be honest with you, for Soldier's Peak, but I think we can do it.
As you desire.
So, same as normal, this is the Tower of Shale.
Lovely.
So we're just going to raid everything here. Darkspawn Longbow, no thanks. Actually, I mean, that cunning boost isn't terrible on it actually. Plus armor pen, plus attack. The Darkspawn certainly know how to make weapons, we'll give them that.
As you desire.
Even the Darkspawn daggers too, cutting 2 damage, I mean that is in essence a 6.4 damage weapon with the plus 2 damage and the cunning. And the armor pen, I mean fair enough the armor pen isn't as high as regular 6.4 damage weapons. But still, for a minimum requirement of 12 dex, it's naughty. And there's the Nub Crusher. 4 dex, 100 mana or stamina, plus a chance to stun on a fucking hammer. That's if I take Sten off Usaris, I tend to give him Nub Crusher. But as you can see, they've barricaded the doors up to the upper level. We can't do that now. We go into the Darkspawn hole. We'll go into the Darkspawn tunnel, and we get a little insight on how it is they got to us, as well as get the rest of Kayla's equipment. Now there's a dead Genlock over here, and that is because, and there we go. There's the final Blight corrupted monster. It is a corrupted spider. Firebolt of Iridium Battle Axe wouldn't be bad if I was playing a 200 warrior. I might be tempted to pick that up, but I'm not. So we just continue on down the tunnel, baby. How many pieces of Kaelin's armor have I got at the minute? I've got his gauntlets, his greaves, his breastplate, his shield. I've got his sword. So all I'm missing is his helmet at the moment. I need Kaelin's helmet.
Of course.
So, more corrupted spiders. But these are just standard corrupted spiders, and then I want to put the Genlock, which was, well, it was an elite corrupted spider. I mean, that damage there from double flurry. 2 rogues just stab in the spider's asses. I mean, it's kind of silly. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of silly. I checked that rubble, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Sometimes, kill the spiders, you get lucky, you get yourself a what you call it. You get yourself some venom. Unfortunately, this time I was not so lucky. And this emissary is the one that's going to cause the problems here. With his fucking magic. So let's just knock him out. And the wolf's howling. My dog's howling. Doggo's howling there. Tara is just doing bits for the stuns there.
As you desire.
When all these health poultices the enemies carry, and unless they're a mage, a human mage generally, or an elven mage, they never tend to heal. So a master slow room will definitely take that. Soldier's heavy helmet, I haven't got much interest in, to be honest with you. I was going to say, I'm sure I got attacked by spiders down here. So we'll get rid of these spiders here. Little Zevran over there is just taking them out by himself. So, I have more spiders. I don't know why these ones spawn in last, considering I've already been over here and I've been webbed. It's always nice to be webbed. There we go, Alistair. Pull that aggro on my side. The Morrigan flies through her mana, to be fair, the way I've got it set up. Yeah, not a bad thing, because it does help. So that's the Darkspawn Tunnel, so out we go. Hopefully, this is all played out and done the way it was meant to. And fingers crossed. The Genlock Necromancer's outside. And is he? He is. I have had times where I've come down here and the Genlock Necromancer hasn't spawned, and I have to spam in and out of the tunnels and leave the area and come back and whatnot. Get some lovely. I do like the flashbacks we have to the battle. And there he is, the Necromancer. And there's the ogre that killed Kaelin and was killed by Duncan, brought back to life. And my character looks like she can't be arsed with this shit.
Time for more darkspawn.
She's just looking at it like, ah, do I really have to? I do want some points on the daggers, please. As you saw when that golden glow was glowing red there, that was Zevran's mark. That was his assassin mark that he would put on the enemy. And somebody's getting the slow-mo kill there.
Oh, is that right?
This is why he's slowing down. Well, it ain't me that's getting the slow-mo kill, it's somebody else. So we get rid of his Necromancer here. Boomf. Decapitated. Gone. I'm not going to join in killing the Shaman of the Skeletons. I'm going to take Kaelin's helmet. And thanks to the Grey Wardens of Freldom and I've got sword, I get the full Grey Warden Commander armor. Now 36 strength is a steep ass. But we check the Risen Golem, Duncan's sword, which is, I do like Duncan's sword, as well as Duncan's dagger, which outdoes both of my daggers. I will probably get rid of the I'll probably get rid of the Fade Shard for this. 4 dex, 2 damage, 25 man stam, 10 crit backstab and 8 damage versus dragons. I mean, it's not to be sniffed at. And I think, if we check, cover the King's Secret Documents, we've got all the King's armour. And that is now the return to Ostergaard done. As you can see, we picked up the Nug Crusher with Duncan's sword, Marik's blade. I picked up an Alpha Great Sword just because I like the look of them. Duncan's dagger, Darkspawn longbow as well, some arrows. And here, Swift Runner War Paint can only be got from here. The Firestone Harness you can only get from here. But Kaelin's Shield, and then the Grey Warden Commander Armour as well as all of Kaelin's. Now the Grey Warden Commander Armour, it's not as good as the rest of it, but I believe I think it can be levelled. And the repeater gloves, which is huge. Now, there we go. So, just a quick show you here. Kaelin's armour set. And then the the Grey Warden armor set, that is the armor that Duncan wore. That is Duncan's commander armor set. Which, I mean, he's only got 67 defense, 29 armor, obviously Helm of Honolith going back on, Dwarven Massive. I have got plans for Alistair, and it does not involve the Helm of Honolith. The Helm of Honolith I will be passing down to another party member. I haven't quite decided if I want to just bump my strength up to that point and do it myself. But as soon as you click on the Darkspawn tunnels, the game will take you back to King Caelan, as long as you've collected all the armor pieces. If you have not collected the armor pieces, I do believe it makes you walk through it, so you can pick them back up. But it's time for King Caelan's funeral. This is why we bring Alistair. Apart from myself, he's the only person that ever met the king.
Oh, they left him here to rot. We need to do something.
See, this does affect approval of characters. If you bring them down and leave them to the wolves, Morrigan prefers that over you setting
He was
a
a good
pyre.
man who hoped too much and died too young.
Well, we'll go for the
He
pyre.
deserves what little honor we can
Yeah,
afford
I'm also
to grant
debating
him.
whether in between episodes whether I want to respec my control carry my character. I want to change around where I've spent my ability points a little bit. But I'm not 100% yet, to be honest with you. I haven't decided on anything yet. Well, fun nudging away at us there because it's got an update to install. Guess we'll do that now. Why not? Get that installed. And that was the return to Ostagar. That was Caelan's funeral. We stick them on a pyre. I don't know why I say new quest. Return to Ostagar. We have done it. As you can say, the only premium quest we have left is Soldier's Peak. We have burned Ostagar. So who did we lose approval with there? Morrigan dropped 6 and Zevran dropped 3. But
How nice.
we'll bring that back up with the gifts.
Interesting.
Beautiful. Keep the approval at 100%. Makes it easy to convince them. So that is the return to Ostagar. So all we'll do now is we'll mosey on back to the... Well, I'll mosey on back to the party camp. And take care of anything I need to change or armor wise or anything like that off screen in between episodes. But for now, it's Daddy Gladdy signing out. Have a good day.